屌，
嚟啊！快艇到公牛，
你快艇啊？
嗯，
公牛係今年嗰隊公牛啊？
係啊，
有咩食啊？有咩食啊？
主場咯，你主場咩？
好核突！
白色嗰件啦，啊呢件都得，你中意
睇得。
Chicago Bulls, the United Center. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joining me, Clark.
Super Mario.
Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris.
仆街，我未搞鏡頭住，屌！
Got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Here's out there with Luke and Bahamute. And it's Jordan in the 5 spot. Outside Butler. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Gibson. Misses the wing jab.
Most of the time, that shot will go down.
Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
It's Pierce on the wing. No one near him. Good. He hits the jump shot.
啊！黐線，未用過公牛，真係唔識用啊！
我未用過快艇，黐線。
Last season, the Bulls were a tough matchup, solid margin of victory for them, and never looked overwhelmed.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even keeled, the type of team that can win anytime they take.
點解出咗嚟？翻嚟。
They have a system that works and good talent, that actually excellent talent to make it special, and that combination is a winning one.
Here's Paul after Pau Gasol's bucket. Paul kicks to Redick. Amute is screen on Buck. Here's Redick.
What the
heck? Of the rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Butler with the ball.
Ooh.
Ball covering. And it's Rose missing. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The 8th.
Wow.
And the Bulls will take.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
On the pass. to Snell. Gasol against Jordan. They now take the lead. Paul with the ball. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's Pierce on the wing. Butler against Redick. Paul right side. And count it from 19 feet away. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Hey,
Rose passes to Gibson. Rose up on top, defended by Paul. That's a 2 from Butler. And Gibson kicks to
oh, nice steal. Ah, yeah.
Second shot opportunity.
Hey, yo.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
In last season's numbers, show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And he gets it to go.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Rose against Paul. Rose kicks to Gibson.
Fuck.
Feeds it to Gasol. In the corner, Snell with it. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Snell's got his first 2 points. Clippers trail by 3. Now Redick. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. The kick out to Pierce.
Aya.
That time on the way up, that'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, Paul Pierce hinted that he could hang him up soon. He had that amazing run. Has nothing left to prove in the NBA, and I would say of all the players in last year's playoffs, had some of the most dramatic individual shots we have seen from one guy in a long time.
He did, and you know, you forget he's done that really over the course of his entire career.
已經甩手嘅，搞錯啊！
In a Wizards jersey, but you talked about it. He's going to
Whoa,
go down as
fuck.
one of the all-time greats, no doubt about it. So many big moments over the course of his career, and also for all the kids out there.
哇，
the
又
best
炒，
Navy football
唉，
we
黐
have
線
in！our game. If you want to improve as a player, watch Paul Pierce's footwork.
Now here's Paul.
係冇輸啊！
Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to
黐
go.
線，我10個，我5個有3個都冇手感嘅，黐線打鬼啊！
Got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by.
黐線打鬼啊！
And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, the competitive nature was on display early in the career of Pierce.
哇！俾你屈機啊！黐線，冇手感都係一個點啊！
上次佢哋兩隊真實喺 NBA 隊嗰陣時係，好似係公牛贏嘅，定係咩？唔記得咗。
After the basket by Los Angeles. Stolen
喂，
哇！又係甩，又咁甩做乜嘢啊？黐線呀！
opportunity.
哇！乜撚嘢事啊？屌！
Tries it from 19. Again, Los Angeles.
哇！湯連又係冇手感，你又係冇手感，點打啊？
Pierce. That's really what sets him apart. He had so many great clutch moments.
啊！黐線呀！
Easily one of
真係
the
黐線噶，
players.
點打啊？
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet.
真係好撚戇鳩。
Paul kicks to Jordan.
唉，又跑快啲啦！屌！
The shot by Butler. Nobody around.
哇！
That doesn't go either.
黐線呀！
Unfortunately, that's been
屌你老母！
over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
唉，黐線呀！戇鳩啊！屌，冇我射得嘅，
And that's key to
戇撚
this
鳩
one. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
鏟入去啊嘛，公牛打。
And the first time out of the game.
咁我唔應屌，咁我唔應該玩公牛啊！屌，我唔撚識玩嘅，我都唔係玩鏟入去嗰只嘅。
They view as floppers is the
Oh,
Clippers.
guy.
That word, but just kind of came out. Whether
啊，都教人啊，唔教人都冇有教。
It is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it
Oh,
too.
they do, yes, sir.
我呢場應該會俾你炒。屌，我都唔打鏟入去嘅。
Mirotic is checked in for Tony Snell. Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Rivers comes in for Chris Paul.
我冇教防守設定我都，教防守設定應該好。
唉，屌鳩你真係係咁搏犯規船。
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for
Oi.
Mbamute.
fix 晒，
Here's Gibson.
哇！爆東
And
風，
that one is stuffed right through.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Right, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now here's Crawford. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Rivers. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Gasol's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the
Ah,
NBA as
hopa.
they improved and made strides.
差多犯規
Has
嘢。
kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for J.J. Redick. Butler dishes to Gasol.
喂喂，
Off the back rim, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Rivers with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Rivers passes to Johnson. Here's Jordan. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for
你
the
玩唔出快艇嘅精髓。
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage.
冇
to that
Griffin
rim.
喺度點玩啊？
And you know Clark with the lead
哇，
during
收
Jordan
不過都得
Jordan
嘅，都得
Put
嘅
a。little something extra on
Ah.
that one.
Me too.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad he didn't because otherwise we'd probably.
Let's see what you got。
And he gets it to
5
go.
分差距。
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
慢慢追
And
啦，
I
慢
think
慢
they
追
should
冇計。
continue to work the ball
I
down
don't
low,
know.
Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Rivers kicks to Aldrich.
卜卜卜卜卜
Dishes it
卜
to。Rivers.
哎呀，
Chicago grabs the miss.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Rose attacking.
哇靚啊！哇靚啊！
Now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Gmail cover。
Here's Crawford.
哎呀，
Target at the rim.
操你媽個逼！
Bulls have gotten 7 of their
Mirror
first
catch.
16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
對不起，
Rose toes in. Rose with another miss.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Johnson.
冇啦。
There's Crawford with the 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
哇，點解會 double team 嘅變咗
Good
玩？
shot. Butler makes a big high bounce and goes in. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Aldrich. Johnson attacking. Right side, Jordan.
哎呀，我睇唔到係佢嚟啊！頂，揾佢射中距離食得屎。
Butler dishes to Rose. Double team.
喂
Rose.
有，
硬手，我係咁易甩手嘅 Rose 一
For the alley-oop.
哎玩唔到我精水，
Back to Johnson.
頂。
Rivers with it. Butler covering. Crawford outside.
唉，
And the Clippers miss
啲
again.
線點會有啊？呢
That would have
啲
been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's
我
face
殺
and expression.
死啦
It
筍！
says all over it. Are you kidding me?
操你媽個逼！
Gibson
哎
passes
呦，
to Gasol. That puts them in the lead. That's now 8 points for Jimmy Butler.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And there's our fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Portis, he's checked in for Gasol. McDermott comes in for Taj Gibson. Morris checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brooks in for Rose. And then for Los Angeles, Cousins checked in for Aldridge. And Stevenson comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Austin Rivers.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
黐線我都唔係俾呢個，屌有咁俾。
Here's Johnson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That guy's Wesley Johnson, 4th overall pick back in the 2011 draft. Everyone thought he would have the jump shot to become a prolific scorer, and Clark the length to defend at a high level.
Yeah, you know, in his rookie year, he averaged 9 points a game. Last year, his 5th, he averaged 10. I think it's to the point where he is what he is.
點解又會甩嘅咧？黐撚線點會成日甩嘅咧？
Nobody near Stevenson. And it's good assisting.
哇！踩界頂，低啦。喂，今晚呢？
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Oh.
Another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers. It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
哇！彈下車撞電單車。
Here's Portis. He's guarded by Johnson.
好嘢又係入嘅
good 啲。
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
啊！公牛隊後備真係好撚垃圾。
Clippers last year, they were okay against the Eastern Conference, but not spectacular.
因為我可以唔入
Thought
㗎。
that with how well they were overall, they would have just really.
啊！黐撚線啊！乜撚嘢後備嚟㗎？
And that was a difficult shot.
哇！
Mid-range simply
我真係唔撚識我屌黐撚線。
was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Kicks it out to Stevenson.
你聽唔到佢講嘢咩？
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
得啦得得。
佢開緊直
That's
播
on
喎
Aaron Brooks. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls.
啊！你識佢嘅咩？阿傑。
To the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
To the left side wing.
公啊！
Mirotic has a wide open look.
啊！又炒黐撚線。
唉！
Here's the first quarter of play.
啊！黐撚線啊！俾人炒到啦，炒到咁撚樣，
They
撚
scoring
死
through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. All right, second quarter beginning in
頂
just a
開始
moment.
喎。
And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, they've
Nice steal！
啊又
Let's go let's
哇
go！
屌！成隊戇鳩喎，真係，唉屌！乜撚嘢波嚟㗎？
Throwing the ball away.
Brooks is out there with Etuan Moore.
有啊！
Then it's McDermott.
我又踩界，咩料啊？
As we get into the second quarter.
冇 back court 咩咁都？
And here are the Bulls
黐
now
線點會 back
after
啊
the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Portis.
打翻1-1算。
Portis, the pass to Brooks.
1對1，
Nailed
我哋有
from three-point land.
nail nail
Clippers
nail
leading by 6.
nail。
The drive by Paul. And
Wow.
fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Last season for Chris Paul, another strong season. He had quite a year for him in terms of media hype. He was as strong as ever on the court and off the court.
And that's a great point. You know, he did kind of fly under the radar. It's hard to imagine a first-team Hall of Famer in the future could do that. But a lot of it had to do with Steph Curry kind of coming on to the scene, splashing on the scene, if you will. But he is still one of the top point guards in our league.
To the inside. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Gasol.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Paul for 3.
你未企定寫得添嘅。
You know, for Paul, you talk about the lack of talk about him last year. Very quietly came close to the 50-40-90 club.
啊頂！
Here's Gasol. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
巴拉巴拉巴拉巴拉
The 50-40-90 club, something only elite scorers reach it, and Paul came close while playing point guard. He might not get the hype he used to, but CP3 is very much still one of the best in our league.
JJ 紅章。
Rose is checked in. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice
JJ
job
紅
finding
章。
the wide open 3.
Paul with the ball. Butler covering. Here's the screen.
啊 fuck
It's deflected.
fuck
Gasol with the
fuck
steal.
fuck。
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is
過3關斬6將。
I agree. I mean,
仆街我 friend 俾我打機添，
now
屌
something electric
大打屌。
to get your teammates fired up.
Read it. And good. You got the English that time as it falls. Reddick's got 7 points here in this quarter.
His shooting has been
插插啦插插
outstanding. This is definitely one of the reasons
Tap.
they're up in this
插
game.
插啦插插。
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
誒
It's
點
becoming
都掂
a
唔到。
theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
由得他，由得他，算吧。
Outside Gasol. Fires at the elbow.
Fire
Gets it to go.
6分差距。
Gasol's got 9.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
嘈頂！
Crawford, no luck.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
低能係有，低能
Rose kicks to Gibson. Butler from outside. And the foul called on Paul Gasol.
哦，1-1啦你。
First foul of the game. Clippers leading
誒大
by
掉
6.
有喎。
It's Crawford with the drive.
哎呀，
Can't cash
係
in
我
from
諗住
close
黐一
range.
drop 嘅。
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Gibson kicks to Gasol. It's Chicago with another bucket.
How about that sweet-looking stroke from Gasol?
The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Rivers.
頂係咪低能㗎呢條友？
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
死啊！
I'm not quite
中
sure
鋒，
what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean,
誒有。
terrible shot.
Snell, that's good.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Pierce. Here's Aldridge. And the shot is long.
You love
the
close out on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Now here's Gasol.
唉，炒你
11 points in the
屌！
game. Rivers with Butler covering. Rivers dishes to Reddick.
咩料
In
啊
the？ corner, it's Crawford. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
什麼料字啊？
Lead by 3.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Chicago calls timeout.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
And back to Crawford last season, he was down in field goal and three-point percentage. Plus, he battled with a calf injury that ultimately kept him out of 17, 18 games late in the year.
Yeah, Kevin, but his deep range spread the floor when he was out there. He still has that presence about him that you have to honor him. And he also hits some very timely shots. A dangerous assassin who always needs to be accounted for.
Bulls trailed by 3.
美美蛋蛋
He feeds it to
，Let's
Butler.
go defense, let's go。
Rose against Rivers. And there's
哇，
the
咁樣抹人嘅
on the
佢，
shot. He'll go to the line.
打落塊面。
Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level,
Oi.
and now in the pros.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10.
Foul.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Chicago on defense, trailing by 2. And
Oh, yeah.
Gibson sends
Fuck.
it back. And Butler, here we go. Fires from 18.
我頂個中鋒點解會出咗嚟
On
啊？
the assist by Butler. 7 points for Derrick Rose.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injury. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess.
痛啊痛啊痛！
It's not teachable. You either have it or you don't.
And, you know, back to D. Rose, he grew up in a brutally dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's south side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity.
Austin Rivers traded to the Clippers last year. A change of scenery did him well, and he was comfortable coming off the bench.
And that's a great point, Kevin. I mean, he seemed to get steady playing time, and that's what he needed most. And also, he wasn't defined by position. They were able to find a niche role for him to play in.
He kicks to Reddick. Offensive rebound. Chicago trailing here. Here's Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall.
And, you know, the role for Rivers last season was that of a bench scorer. I mean, not sure if he'll ever be a starter, but he can be a part of a winning basketball team with his
哎呀，爭啲啲啊！
Well, Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him. Butler.
哇！屌你老母啊！黐撚線喎！
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there.
夠炒啊，兩隊。
And with the trade last season, Rivers became the first center ever to play
攞條
for
紅
his
遮
father.
著
His
我爆
dad, of
你，
course, being
用爆你。
Yeah, that's got them over the limit, and it's still early. They have to play smart, or they could give up a lot of free throws. You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on, yet he's made it and made it big.
啊！
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And going back to Jimmy Butler, there were just so many times when he was set up to fail. He was not heavily recruited out of high school. He was even homeless when he was in high school in the Houston area. Went to a junior college in Marquette, now in the NBA. So freshman year,
Back shot.
junior college, which I think humbled him just a bit, but maybe gave him that work ethic that is so much a part of his game now.
And Kevin, the talent was there, and most of all, as we see how he dealt with adversity, the heart was there. He blocked out the distractions and finally transferred and worked his way into becoming a first-round pick.
Now here's McDermott. He's been
McDermott.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
And Bahamute, the pass to Jordan. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Kick out to Moore. Back to Brooks. To the paint. Here's Portis. Shot is off. Great D that time from Jordan.
Great D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here's McDermott. To the right side.
Hey, land.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Hall's checked in.
Aya.
And that one's good. Brooks.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Back to Paul. Puts it up from 17. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And it's Moore penetrating. Great D that time from Jordan. The Clippers in the lead. Johnson wide open. He fires. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Moore dishes to Brooks. Back to Moore. Tries from 16. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. A pull up. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Bulls have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Wow, 籃都扯爆。
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg
was a
good
choice.
Nebraska and Chicago signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
竟然完全冇俾氣勢，我對呢隊公牛已經冇乜希望，真係絕跡啦。
Bulls trail by 7. And Brooks, here we
好似
go.
話 LAC 嘅。
Lets the 3 fly.
哇！
Offensive
攻
rebound.
都攻晒都炒黐撚線。
我做乜驚？
McDermott passes to Brooks.
我
It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
快攻快攻快攻！快啦！咩叫快攻？
Right now in the game. Prigioni,
唉
that's
唔
good.
使打，呢隊後備好屎
Doing
啊！
a great job here, just
好過識
stringing
射波
together
嘅。
solid possessions as they build that lead.
I tell you, there's no substitute.
啲撚線嘅真係一球都未射入嗰班後備。
You can stay in
唉，
control of
點
the
解公牛
game,
啲後備可以
stay
咁
in
撚屎
control
㗎？
of
乜
it.
撚
They
嘢台嚟
simply
㗎？
stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
啊 fuck！
Old school D right there, just telling them no
已經
easy
完全
layup.
對呢隊
Just
公牛已經
simple
冇
as
晒
that.
希望。
And that's what you expect from them.
He hits the second from the line.
騎士不嬲都有得玩㗎啦，
And
屌！
injuries once again were
鏟
a
啱有得，
central theme of the Bulls
唔
season
使㗎
last year.
仲有 K 粒係啊 K 粒同埋 Kyrie 啊。
Having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
Here's Paul. After the basket by
哎
Nikola
呀唔
Mirotic.
入。
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much Clarkie can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And he nails the third.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is.
射波射到手軟，之前
The。shot and game clock separated.
啊！黐撚線嘅，做乜撚嘢啊？屌！哇！成隊公牛真係戇鳩
The Clippers now.
喎！哇！連個波都可以出界嘅，真係好撚戇鳩啊！
Brooks against Paul.
真係戇鳩喎！傳完佢跟住自己踩入出界線咯。哇！真係好撚戇
我
鳩啊！
頂
Brooks. Here's McDermott.
頂。
Fantastic buzzer
真
beater.
係黐撚
Fuck
線。
That concludes the first half. Clippers lead by 7. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
真係好撚戇鳩啊！黐撚線嘅。
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know,
Come
he's
on,
now at a
come on,
point
come
where
on,
we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Paul's been great. He has 15 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's
Wait,
the catalyst.
GG.
He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers.
Ain't
Chris
that-
Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Jordan is out there with Luke and Bahamute. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular
Fuck
finishing.
哇！咁都慘啊！
And you know, that
Fuck
lead's
yeah.
only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
哇！爭啲爆喎！
Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
冇話碰你。
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now here's Paul. Shot off the screen. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 3-pointers. Snell. The Clippers grab the miss. Pierce is got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Redick kicks to Paul. A three-pointer is right on target.
3-pointer.
Paul's got 18 points in the game.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a
唉，
defender.
真係黐撚
needed
線
to。add just a little more loft
真
on
係打
that
唔到
one
台。
because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And that's what you
我都唔明點解有啲球隊會咁中意打鏟嘅，淨係得2分，完全冇效益。
When you're talking about the greatest clutch players ever, that list needs to include Paul Pierce. I mean, he slowed down a bit, no doubt, but don't let that fool you. If you give him any kind of look at the end of the game, he'll cut your heart out.
Redick dishes to Jordan. And it's Pierce in the corner.
鏟落去冇意思，鏟完落去又可能受傷，仲會得嗰2分，屌，射3分算啦，又輕鬆。
With the ball. And finished off by Rose.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals.
Fuck you.
哇，俾
It's
確
going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
Chicago calls timeout. And with Rose again, he showed flashes last season of his level of play, Clark, before the injury.
Yeah, exactly. And you hate to see any player go down with injuries, especially a talent like Derrick Rose. He still needs to show that he can regain that high level of NBA play for an entire season. I think that's just a matter of time, Kevin.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Butler on the way. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
And the Clippers not known for being an outside shooting team, but they take a large amount of deep mid-range twos as well as their fair share of 3.
Los Angeles calls timeout. For the Clippers, you think of Lob City and it's all dunks, but the reality is, Clark, as Greg was just talking about, that just isn't the case.
It really isn't. I mean, they also led the league in pull-up shots attempted by a wide margin, about 24 pull-up J's a game.
Apologize.
Here's Paul. 18 points for him. And stolen by
頂係咪老啊？
And it's blocked by
會好
Jordan.
波係喎，唔記得 Jordan 可能好夠易 block 啲。
Redick inside the line.
入啊！
He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Pass to Snell. Back to Butler. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Butler's got 20 points. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Butler against Paul. There's the feed to Jordan. And
Nice.
the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. A different look for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jordan. Crawford comes in for Pierce. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. 5 to shoot. Crawford passes to Mbamute. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Chicago has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Rose goes in. Here's Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Hi.
Rivers. And Gibson sends it back. And Mbamute can't get it to go. Gasol kicks to Rose for the lead. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Rivers. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Kicks to Mbamute. Gibson with the steal. And now the fast break. Gibson with the ball. And they will pull over the back on the play.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official.
你係咪黐線㗎？叫 JJ Redick 走啦，有病
This
啊！
is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
The Clippers should bring its lead in some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. To end the drought. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gibson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
哎呀，黐線啊！係啊，
Rose, no good. Crawford outside. All sorts of time. Good. He hits the jump shot. For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Double team on Rose. Gasol dishes to Butler. Oh!
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
你打咩位啊？
After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Now the pass to Redick. Just 4 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Mirotic is checked in for the Bulls.
哇，咩事啊？
Comes in for Tony Snell. The Clippers also changing it up. Johnson comes in for Mbamute. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for J.J. Redick. It's stolen by Rose. Butler attacking. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Chicago.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Here's Crawford inside Leaner. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Johnson.
He always knows where his teammates going to be, and Kevin, that
let
him
him
put the ball
where
he wanted, right waiting for him.
Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor. Clark as well. You know that you went against him.
A leader and a winner, no
高
doubt
時
about
永遠
it.
都係
There
兩
have
射
been
一
a lot
中
of。coaches that came from his old
佢
Celtics
走
team, and of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader,
錯嘢
Nice Eddie Hall. 多謝晒。
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Portis, he's checked in for Gibson. And Moore subbed in for Butler. And it's Johnson penetrating. Knocked loose. Here's Rivers. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's really lacking in confidence out there.
之前有急停跳成，屌！
Clippers trail by 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
有，炒進。
No good.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
唉，真係。
LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Crawford passes to Aldridge. Crawford drives in.
哦，靚波。
Goes. Count it. Crawford's got 6.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Fighting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Double team on Rose. Trying his luck deep. Rebound by Aldridge.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
你位波俾 Kyrie 啦，好準，應該射3分好撚準嘅喎。
Moore left side. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Clippers trail by 3. Prigioni, that's a 2-pointer. He trains the quick shot.
又踩界。
He's got 8.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate.
唉，GG。Yes。
唉，炒我。
The kick out to Rose.
我是一個西伯利亞。
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game.
哇！
喂，
哇，有啊！
McDermott's got 5.
Uh-oh, a little show.
哇，高難度動作啊！
再加類切勿
Kicks to Crawford. Johnson the screen for the tie. Chicago
Fucking
grabs the miss.
hell！
And the shots just continue to
頂
say no
你
in
個
terms of falls.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Crawford. He's got 6. Rivers can't get it to go.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
我咩料啊？我冇學黐線。
You can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
That one goes. Count it. The Bulls leading by 5. Moore dishes to Rose. Moore against Rivers. 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. Johnson with the block. Clippers trail by 5. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Crawford, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Moore outside. Outside Rose. He dishes it to McDermott. From outside the arc.
我又有黐線，攞唔到我不失意。
When it looked like the third quarter was over, they go into
The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls out front. They lead by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Here is Paul. Butler and Snell are the wingmen.
哇！
Mirotic out
射
there
得
at power.
哇，好靚
And it's
啊！
Brooks in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
He
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Butler passes to Snell. The three-pointer no good.
Fuck you.
Clippers trail by 6. Jordan kicks to Pierce. To the middle. Trying to find
你叫邊個？你叫邊個坐啊？你自己坐。
係
啊，我揾 Jordan 嚟 key 波。
Andre Jordan has
Oh,
been
my son.
productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it, though.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Snell, that's good.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that?
Nice.
唉，撳錯掣，
The 1-2
妖撳錯掣，仆街！
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Paul kicks to Jordan. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 15 points for Jordan. The drive by Brooks.
Fuck！
Shot's good from Gasol.
啊，點解成日跳嚟
And the
跳
Bulls
去
lead
啊？
by 5.
I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Jordan dishes to Redick. And he
好靚
gets it
波
to go.
紅雀靚波
For，this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working
唔驚，
inside
驚
and
得
getting
驚。
good shots
哎呀條友
from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5
Never
baskets have been
and
exactly
never.
of that
哇
variety.
唔係啩？又搶輸啊！唉，
To the paint.
狗
頂你個
Gibson with the
肺！
steal. And here's the
頂
fast
你
break.
個肺！
Snell,
頂
that's
你個
good.
肺！
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
The shot. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Pierce. Butler attacking. In the corner, Snell with it.
哇！邊個嚟啊？咁撚勁
And so
嘅！
it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Block party，哈哈哈哈！
Brooks outside. Gibson setting the pick for Brooks. From down low.
哇！黐撚線又夠撚近都唔撚入。
Just couldn't take
黐
the
撚
other
線，
chances, but came up empty.
廢渣！
And Redick kicks to
係
Paul.
咪低能啊？
Pass to Jordan.
全見到唔到個波，
And the
射得啦，入
shot
啊！
from Redick. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th assist in this one.
我屌炒盡！
喺 Jordan 面前爆攬，你黐線㗎？Are you fucking crazy？
Got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's the fast
頂老
break.
母咗添呢下。
Butler kicks to Gibson. In the corner, Snell.
哎有，
Gets an open look and hits. And the Bulls lead by 2.
屌個 J 嗰個噴嚟，即係就咁一夜坐落去，跟住爆樽，爆樽爆唔到，爆
And, you know,
Foul
guys,
call.
Todd Gibson now is
哎呀，
6
唔記得
full
教嘢
seasons
添。
in the NBA. Already 30 years old. Seems like just
好
yesterday
快
he
撳
was being
錯掣
drafted.。
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Andy Hope 要睇人嘅，
冇 Griffin 喺度咧，Jordan 佢又冇得教切入咧，好難玩 Andy Hope 嘅，玩唔到個精髓出嚟。你講得啱。仲有做乜嘢？
屌 double team 有撚用咩？屌！
我又嚟，
Inside, poked away.
喂，靚寶貝，
完全睇唔到發生咩事。
靚寶貝，
射得
Redick for 3.
有，
冇啊，
啲炒喎，
有條啫，紅啫有一條。
Getting back to Gibson, he was one of
Oh,
the
man.
oldest college freshmen in the country at age 21.
Yep.
Played 3 years at USC. Then he was one of the oldest players in the 2009 draft, even though he declared as a junior.
Yeah, I think the NBA is the only profession where it hurts you to have a lot of experience coming out, because that's one reason why he did drop. I mean, had he been a couple years younger, with his length and athleticism, he very well could have been a top 10 pick. But I tell you what, the Bulls are happy that he wasn't.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Snell.
Ai屌咁
Grab
炒
the miss.
攻佢嚟都炒，
Mbaamute's got his 6th rebound on the
贏
night.
得 Paul Pierce 有啊，
Here's wide open, he fires. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Butler goes in.
Nice.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Pierce is running. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. To the paint.
屌你隔離有人撚俾嘅喎，真係好撚好笑嘅叔。
That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Rose is checked in for Brooks. Rose dishes to Snell. Back to Rose. A 3-pointer is
好波啊！
right on target. Rose has got 25 points. For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12. There is Mbamute, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Checking out the game, Luke Mbamute has had. He's got 8 points and 2 rejections. He's piling up the rejections to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
It's been about the paint and the way he's been able to control it all game long.
You know, guys, one of the things that is always going to keep you competitive against the West is a good defense. It's
Wow. And one.
why the Bulls tend to be a tougher matchup for teams from the West because they do D up.
You know, you work hard all season, Greg, to try and get into the playoffs, then get a favorable first-round matchup. How about the Clippers last year? Followed those steps. They're rewarded with the first-round
後面
matchup.
啦，你知追嗰第一入啊？
Defending champions of the
搞
league,
嘢
San Antonio
咩？
Spurs.
And not only were the Spurs the defending champions, but they came in playing terrific basketball down the stretch, which is kind of what they are noted for. And the Clippers, though, did well, even though that was the case.
Rose kicks to Snell.
我做乜勁啊？
做乜咁樣出㗎？屌！黐線呀！
Here's the pass to
傻
Paul. Dishes to Reddick. Shot from the wing. 4 on the clock. Chicago grabs the miss. Rose has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Boy, I tell you, it was a tough road for the Clippers in the playoffs. They get by the Spurs in round 1 in a 7-game
Ay,
emotional
Santi,
series,
Santi,
and
ay.
immediately have to go up against the Rockets in round 2.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Paul. Rose
What?
with some nice D. Chicago has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have
係啊，
fallen.
唔甩手嘅，屌！
And we all remember the Clippers would go up 3-1 against the Rockets. They had that 19-point lead in the 4th quarter of Game 6, but couldn't hold on to it and lose Game 7. And it was one of the biggest series collapses, really, in postseason history.
Chicago leading. Here's Butler. It's a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
bounce and goes in. Butler's got 14 points now in the second half. And the Clippers have possession. Paul dishes to Mbamute.
Yes.
Down low. Jordan kicks to Mbamute. Butler against Paul. Shot clock at 6.
有
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Chris Paul, guys, for the last decade, the best point guard in the NBA. Now, there's some new competition for that distinction, though, with Steph Curry breaking through to NBA stardom. And it's always exciting to watch these two go head-to-head.
So it's Chicago now. They lead by 1. How would you compare Chris Paul and Steph Curry?
Well, Steph Curry is just an off-the-chart shooter. I think the best in the history of the game in overall shot making and creativity. As far as shooting goes, Paul is more of an orchestrator, a maestro supreme. Some good play from Rose in this one. He's got 30 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really
奧斯卡等緊你。
For the 10th time in the last 11 seasons last year, they have become
炒。
fixture, Greg, in the playoffs in the East.
我等嗰實
And how
炒
about。last season, Kevin had that interdivision matchup in their first round against the up-and-coming Bucks. Some hiccups for them in that series, but they were able to prevail.
Boy, in that playoff series against the Bucks, the Bulls looked like they were primed for an upset as they started slowly, eventually pulled it together, and came in as the underdogs against the Cavs.
And it's blocked by
哇！
And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here.
And the Cavs knocked out the Bulls in 6 games. Bulls went up 2-1 in the series, but didn't have an answer for LeBron. Strong effort from the Bulls, though, but they just couldn't match the firepower of the Cavs.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
Here's Butler. And the
Hey!
on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
And the double clutch layup in that
Em này
situation,
có
that's
xí
just
thật
him
là em.
playing to the crowd, guys.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
Here's the pass to Paul. He feeds it to Reddick. Back to Paul.
射得
Shoots.
難翻。
That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3 ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Here's Gasol. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Bulls lead by 7.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
It's tipped. Paul outside. Pass to Reddick. 6 on the shot clock. From down in the low post, it goes. Reddick's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
3-pointers, Snell. Jordan with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Snell kicks to Gibson. There's the dish to Rose. Pass to Gasol. Butler from outside. And that one's good. Butler's got 34 points.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Paul dishes to Jordan. Back to Paul. Jordan the screen. Fires from deep. Paul's shot is off.
And that shot
屌，做乜鳩啊？
should be taken if
哇！你做乜嘢啊？
to make this comeback happen.
Paul can't get
咩
that
料
one to
啊
fall.
？CVB 做乜勁啊？
6-point game. Butler in the corner. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Talk about a terrific game for Butler. 34 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
And it's important, and you can tell that he understands that in terms of getting to the line.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Going to be hard, though, Greg. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul for 3.
What?
It's all in by the Bulls.
And since halftime, he has just been ice
啊！仆
cold.
街啊！呢個
Can't
射
seem to get anything to go his way. You know, give him credit
yeah.
for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little, too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point,
Oh, yeah.
even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left. And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure. Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Clippers' ball. Down by 12. And he banks in the layup.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And out of bounds is Los
出界
Angeles.
屌！
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And the Clippers call time here. They're losing by 10. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with
唉，
this
逆
timeout.
轉啊
Neither do
屌！
I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans
LAC
for after the
逆
game.
轉
Who
啊！
knows? But let's just get out of here.
Here's Reddick. Takes the 3. Paul can't get
Fuck
that
you.
one to fall. And he commits the intentional foul.
黐線啊，狗飯喎！個天黐撚線。
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Reddick. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. And so it's Chicago winning this one.
唉，好波啊！唉，睇下我有啲聲有冇安先。
To stay focused, I think Clark made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next
唉，
time.
我唔玩住，班 feel 揾我。